This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. I'm delighted to join by Johnny Fisher of Romford Ball here in London. Johnny, firstly, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, Andy. How are you, mate?
I'm good. It's good to catch up.
You like your badge, you put your own stony on.
I have indeed.
Got a stony on, do you know what I mean? It gets in the terraces.
Johnny, I'm in your company. I've got to make myself look hard now. Obviously, getting ready for your ring return on Saturday night. How are you feeling? How's camp gone?
Yeah, I feel good. I feel relaxed. Just want to do the job now. I want to get in there Saturday night, get all this out of the way, and just win, because that's all that matters in life, winning.
Johnny, I know you. I don't really know how you can actually sum it up, but your support, the tickets you sell. It's like Eddie says, you don't really hear many people who have it free. Just under 3,000 tickets, I've been told you've sold. Just talk to me about that. What it's like to have such support at such an early stage of your career?
It's unbelievable. I'm humbled by it. It motivates me. It inspires me. But I could have done over 3,000 easily. I just haven't been given enough tickets, which is just unbelievable to even be saying that. But as you say, as I say, you just got to do my job on Saturday night. So as great as all the support is, I've got to give the supporters what they want, which is a victory.
You said you've got to give the supporters what they want. I imagine not only do they want a victory, they'll want to stoppage, they'll want to see you impress. Does that run through your mind?
It does run through your mind, because of course I've got the power to stop people, but I'm equally as happy if I box 6 rounds and box well. I can show people that I can box as just as good as I can fight. But if I box well, I know I'll get the stoppage, because I've got the power to stop most people.
So what do you know about your opponent? What are you expecting from him?
I think it's going to be, I've been saying this a lot because people don't seem to be talking about this opponent, but I think it's going to be tough. He's durable. He's a Spanish heavyweight champion. He beat the last guy I fought. He's been the distance with Oscar Rivas, who's the WBC Bridgerweight champion. So I'm expecting a hard night's work, and don't be surprised if I get one.
At this stage of your career, Johnny, especially given the performances you've produced so far, around something which you'd like now, though, instead of just blowing somebody out, or are you very much so, if you can get rid of them, just get rid of them?
If I win, I win. I don't care if it's in the 6th round, the 5th round, the 1st round, if it's a split decision or a knockout. I just want to win, and that's the most important thing. It will work out how it's meant to. I'll have a fight down the line where it goes a distance, and it'll be a tough night. I know them nights are coming, because everything works out how it's meant to. So I don't think too much about how it comes. I just want it to come. Just want it to win.
Johnny, provided Saturday goes to plan, have you thought about how the rest of this year could play out for yourself? I mean, for example, I'm sure you tuned in and watched Otto Wallin and Kamil Sokolowski about this weekend just gone. Otto was somebody who Eddie put your name to Otto to potentially step in when the whole Dillian White situation was going on. Would you be interested, especially on the back of that performance, to step in again?
I said look, I'm respectful. I'm a respectful man, you know that. Otto Wallin's levels above me, and I was deadly serious when I said I would fight Otto Wallin after Dillian White pulled out. But realistically, am I at the level of Otto Wallin? No, I'm not there yet. But if Eddie Hearn put it to me, I wouldn't say no, because I know I've got the power in both my hands to knock people out. But just because Otto Wallin's had a performance against Sokolowski, which probably didn't post him in the best light, I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon now and say, oh yeah, I can beat Otto Wallin, because I know what the nature of the game is. He's operated at the highest level. He's fought Tyson Fury and gone the distance. So I wouldn't be genuine if I said that I'm going to walk through Otto Wallin.
You said people aren't really paying attention to your opponent because they might not know who he is, as you've said there. So for yourself moving forwards, would somebody say like a Kamil Sokolowski? Everybody knows what he's like in the UK. He's got a very deceiving record because there's a number of fights which on another day he would have been given the decision on. Is he somebody who you look towards, like somebody who's better known and you'd expect to give you that tough fight but would be appreciated by the British fans?
When I said people not paying attention to the opponent, that's probably unfair, because he is a good opponent. I'm not saying that no one's paying attention to him. People understand, but someone like Sokolowski, I think he's a banana skin fighter, if I'm being honest. If you beat him, I'm expected to beat him. If I don't beat him, I'm like, oh, that Johnny Fisher was no good. It's quite hard to gain something out of that. And I'm only being honest with you, what I think from my perspective. Down the line this year, maybe that could be a good fight for me. But I know it's a cliche, but I don't ever overlook what's coming on Saturday. Because if I don't win on Saturday, I don't get to fight people like Sokolowski or even the Otto Wallins in the years to come.
I know you don't overlook Saturday, but I'm sure you've imagined what that Chinese order is going to look like on Sunday.
Oh yeah, bloody hell. I can't wait for that. Kung Po prawns all over the gaff with a nice bit of sweet and sour sauce, pancake rolls. That's what's getting me through. That's what's keeping me alive right now.
Mate, you're getting me hungry now. Just away from that though, just get your thoughts on the heavyweight scene in general. The biggest purse bids in boxing history took place a couple of weeks ago, Fury White. What did you make of it?
I'm just happy in general to see Dillian White get shot. I'm a big Dillian White fan. Also, not a good friend, but I talk to Tyson Fury quite often now, and he talks to me every now and then, and it's just great to have someone who's got that experience, who's a legend, he's a living legend, to lend bits of advice to me, and he does that every now and then on social media. So it's just great to see a fight, a British title fight, a British level, not British level, a British clash between them two guys. So I'm excited to see that, because I'm a big fan of Dillian Whyte, and Tyson Fury is obviously the best out there, and I've had a bit of experience with him, so I'll be willing them both on.
Before I ask you for not necessarily a prediction, just how you anticipate the fight to go, what has Tyson said to you when you've messaged him?
Just things like talking about how you've got to keep your family close to you. He looks at how my dad is, how I'm with my dad, and he says it's similar to the way that he is with his dad, in a way that he says, look, your dad don't want nothing off you, he just wants what's best for you. So to have someone say that to you, Tyson Fury is at the top of the game, I'm going to take that advice on board. Keep your family close, keep your circle small, and you can't go far wrong. If you don't do that, then there's no point being in the sport.
Johnny, as I said to you, just your thoughts on that fight when it does come around.
What, Fury White? Listen, I think Fury's the favourite for that one. I think a lot of people would agree, 90% of people would say that. But if there's one man who's got the grit and determination on this planet to do that and give it a good shot, it's Dillian Whyte. He won't give up. So it'll be an entertaining fight for the fans, and that's what we want. In boxing, we want to be entertained.
Johnny, just before I let you go, then a final word to your supporters. What would you like to say to them ahead of Saturday night? I keep saying Sunday.
Listen, just get to the drill at 12 o'clock if you're coming from Romford. They're all going to make their way down. Uncle Mike will be there. Big D will be on the coach. So if you've got your ticket, make sure you're there. And listen, we're going to give it our best shot. I know you all behind me, and we're going to make it double lively. Bosh.
Johnny, thank you.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.